Look in the mirror, who's staring back at me? A damaged version of who I was supposed to be. Look in the mirror, reflection cracking slowly. All these voices in my head, they never leave me lonely.
Yo, I'm battling the demons that inhabit my cerebellum. Tell them that I'm fine, but I'm lying, I'm not well, son. Dwelling on the past like it's present. I'm obsessing every second, third guessing every blessing. It's depressing, impressive how I function while I'm barely even stable. Table full of pills that the doctors say are able to numb the pain, but mainly they just make me fucking numb. Dumb decisions led to prisons in my mind. I'm on the run from myself. My mental health is deteriorating daily, mainly cause I'm chasing validation from the same people who degraded me and hated me when I was down and out. Now they crowding around my house acting like they know me. Fake broken promises and broken homes produced this broken adult, result to absent fathers and the trauma that assault my psyche nightly, fighting with the urge to self-destruct, stuck between wanting to live and feeling I've had enough. But fuck that, I survived this far by being stubborn. Loving ain't come easy, but I'm learning how to function. Junction of the crazy and the genius, that's my address. Reckless with my wordplay, but deliberate with my message.
Look in the mirror, who's staring back at me?
Who's staring back at me?
A damaged version of who I was supposed to be.
Who I was supposed to be.
Look in the mirror, reflection cracking slowly.
Cracking slowly.
All these voices in my head, they never leave me lonely.
They never leave me lonely. Second verse immersed in all the worst of my psychosis. Closest friends don't know the half of what I'm going through. Smoking through my problems ain't a solution, but a band-aid can't save me from myself when I'm my own worst enemy. Chemically imbalanced since my teenage adolescence. Blessings feel like curses when your brain is self-destructive. Seductive is the darkness when the light hurts too much. Touch and go insanity, humanity, profanity, insanity. Hereditary, scary how I'm turning into everything I swore I'd never be. You see the irony. Firing synapses, misfiring, inspire me to write these rhymes about the times I almost died from my own mind. Feel me in the corner having conversations with the wall. Talking to myself is the only therapy at all. Fall into the void and climb back out just to repeat it. Defeated, never that, I'm just exhausted from the battle. Shatter my facade so you can see the real me. Feel me when I'm spitting all this pain into these verses. Curses ain't just words, they generational trauma. Drama that I'm breaking so my daughter doesn't fall.
Look in the mirror, who's staring back at me?
Who's staring back at me?
A damaged version of who I was supposed to be.
Who I was supposed to be.
Look in the mirror, reflection cracking slowly.
Cracking slowly.
All these voices in my head,
they never leave me lonely. Third verse, I'm confronting all the monsters that I created. Hated myself so long I forgot what love felt like. Despite the success and the money and the accolades, masquerade can't hide the fact I'm barely holding on. Strong exterior but interior is crumbling slowly. Only time I feel alive is when I'm writing or I'm rhyming. Timing of my breakdown is impeccable. I'm technical with wordplay but emotionally I'm fucking miserable. Critical condition but physicians can't prescribe a cure for feeling empty. Even when you got it all, start the inevitable by staying busy constantly. Honestly confronting my reflection is the scariest. Various variations with the side effects that multiply. Qualify for crazy but my sanity's still certified. Terrified of losing my mind completely, that's the truth. Youth was filled with trauma, now I'm dealing with the proof.
How many bout your money? How many bout your dog? How many bout your scar? You smile at me. I remember when you didn't have $1 to your name. I remember every favor and I remember every claim you made about your loyalty and how you had my back. I should've read the silence, should've noticed what you lacked when it really counted. I was watching but not closely. The ones who wanna take from you approach you most softly with the smile and the handshake and the kind word every morning while they building something different without any warning. Found out on a Tuesday in the meeting I was in that the person at the table was the person I had been trusting for 3 years with information and access. Turned around and used it all to attack the assets I had built. But here's the thing about betrayal, when it comes from someone close, it always leaves a trail. And the trail led right back to the source in less than 48 hours. I don't get angry, I get patient and I let it sour.
You smiled in my face while you moved in the dark. I built you up and you aim for the heart. I don't get even, I just get ahead. Everything you planned on me landed on you in instead.
See, betrayal is expensive for the person doing it. Not immediately, but inevitably you get to it. The reputation that you burn to gain a short advantage is the reputation that you'll need in every future passage through the rooms that matter. And those rooms talk, every industry is smaller than the outside things. And the walk from respected to irrelevant is shorter than you plan, especially when the person you betrayed already has the hand of every person in the building. I don't need to say a word, I just let the facts present themselves and let it be heard by the right ears in the right rooms at the right time. Patience is the weapon and the silence is the crime that they'll convict themselves of when the story gets repeated by the people who were watching when they thought they had me beaten. I'm still here, same seat, same table, same position, and the only thing that changes, I refine my composition of the circle tighter now, more vetted, more protected. Everything they touched I had rebuilt and redirected. I don't hate you for it, taught me something real. Every scar I carry shows me what to feel. Next time someone's close and something feels off, trust that feeling early before they get soft. With your information, with your inner circle, every lesson costs you. This one cost you purple.
You smiled in my face while you moved in the dark. I built you up and you aim for the heart. I don't get even, I just get ahead. Everything you planned on me landed on you instead.
I don't hold grudges, I hold receipts. Big difference.
They said the neighborhood would have me by 25. Statistics on the paper said I wouldn't survive. Past the block, past the system, past the circumstances. I took every one of those and I changed the chances. Not alone, I had the ones who stood beside me. Every mentor, every teacher who believed in what they find me. Capable of more than what the data was suggesting. More than what the poverty was constantly confessing about our future. I refused the narrative they handed. Picked it up and built a different one, expanded. Past the limit of what anyone predicted. Every goal they said was crazy, I collected like a currency, 17 and broken dreaming. While the people in the system said I needed better screening for reality, I screened the reality they gave me. Found a different one and chose it, and it saved me. Through the storm I kept on rising. Through the dark I kept the fire. Every time they said I'm finished, I came back a little higher. Still I rise. Still I rise. Still I rise. Yeah. Now I look back at the road that got me standing here today. Every broken door, every moment I was led astray. Every night I sat alone and questioned my direction. Every scar I carry now, I wear it with affection, cause it's proof that I was tested and I didn't break completely. Bent 1,000 times but came back standing more completely than before the test. That's the paradox of struggle. Every pressure that was meant to break you starts to double your capacity to carry what comes next with more composure. And I learned it in the street before I learned it in exposure to the world outside my neighborhood. The lesson was already waiting on the block, just had to hold it nice and steady long enough to see it. Patience was the teacher. Every storm I walked through made me more of a believer that the life I wanted wasn't luck or wasn't random. It was built decision by decision and I planned them. To every child who feels invisible, to every dream they said was criminal, to everyone who's holding on tonight, your story isn't over. Keep the fire burning bright. Through the storm I kept on rising. Through the dark I kept the fire. Every time they said I'm finished, I came back a little higher. Still I rise. Still I rise. Still I rise. Still I rise. Yeah, 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 yeah. To everyone who told you that you wouldn't make it, you were wrong. To everyone who's still fighting, you're already winning. Keep going.
Let me tell you how I go on the west side. Every block a different story, but the same pride. Compton to Inglewood to Long Beach to the Valley. Every city on the map and every midnight rally where we stood together when the pressure came to test us. Every outside force that tried to come and best us. Found out real quick that the West don't fold easily. Every threat became a reason we move more freely. Loyal to the ones who showed up in the winter when the money wasn't there and the hope was getting thinner. That's the real test. Not when everything is golden, but when everything is dark and the future's
unspoken. I know who showed up and I know who disappeared. I know who was standing and I know who engineered an exit when it mattered most and left us in the cold. That's the information worth more than gold.
West Coast till they put me in the ground. Real ones ride together when it's going down. Built this from the concrete up from scratch. Everything we earned they can never take back. West
Don't come to the West and think you understand it from the outside. Looking in, you see what they've canned on the news. The crime, the heat, the struggle. But you don't see the barbecue, the love, the hustle of a mother on a third job, keeping family together. The older man who's been on the same block forever, watching generations grow and coaching from the sideline. Every young one that he saved, you'll never see the headline. Because the story of the West that gets the coverage, it's the story of the crisis, not the story of the courage. I'm here to tell the other side, the side they always headed. Every neighborhood got heroes that'll never get the credit that they earn from showing up. For 20, 30 seasons for the people that they love, with more than enough reasons to have walked away and left it. But they didn't. That's the West Coast story and I'm giving it. California sun don't shine on everybody equal, but the ones who made it never left the people that they came from, that they grew from, that they know. Real ones build the ladder and they lower the rope. That's the code, that's the West, that's the only thing we got, that the system never touched, and the system never stopped.
West Coast till they put me in the ground. Real ones ride together when it's going down. Built this from the concrete up from scratch. Everything we earn they can never take back. West Coast.
Straight out of every city they forgot about. Yeah. You don't know what it's like to have everything collapse, to watch the thing you built for years just fall between the cracks of an industry that never really wanted you to start with. A city that was happy watching you fall apart with no support, no safety net, no person in your corner. Every day felt like November, getting colder and colder. I was writing in the dark with the heat shut off in winter. Every page I filled was either gold or a splinter in my hand that told me maybe this was not for me. Maybe I should listen to the voice that says to let it be, but I couldn't. Something in the wiring wouldn't let me. Every failure just rewired how the next one set me up for something bigger than I could see in the moment. Every closed door was the universe reopening a different path I wouldn't have found without the detour. Every loss became the compass and I trusted in the sensor.
Every time they said it's over, I came back harder. Every wall they built, I burned it into charter.
For the next move, the next step, the next level. They built the ceiling, I came back with a shovel.
Every time they said it's over, I came back harder. Every wall they built, I burned it into charter.
For the next move, the next step, the next level. They built the ceiling, I came back with. See, the problem with the people who predict your limitation is they measuring your future with their own imagination, and their ceiling isn't yours and the failure isn't either. Every time they try to ground you is the time you need to be a little bit more stubborn, a little bit more irrational about the dream you had, because the rational response to every obstacle is quit and find an easier direction. But the easier direction makes you feeble and soft to the point where you can't even recognize the version of yourself that used to look you in the eyes and say you had it. That conviction needs protection from the voices and the doubt and the rejection. I protect it every morning when I get up to the table. I protect it every night when the whole world says I'm unable to achieve it. Let them think it, let them sleep on it. Every word they said against me, I just keep on it.
This is for the ones still in the basement, riding through the pain and all displacement, riding through the broken hearted, riding through the judgment from the ones who started, counting you out before you even finish. Don't let go of it, don't let them diminish what you know you are when you're alone with it. Protect the dream and build your throne with it. Every time they said it's over, I came back harder. Every wall they built, I burned it into charter.
For the next move, the next step, the next level. They built the ceiling, I came back with a shovel.
Every time they said it's over, I came back harder. Every wall they built, I burned it into charter.
For the next move, the next step, the next level. They built the ceiling, I came back with a shovel. Not done, not close, not stopping, watch.
Hey, I'm Shetty, baby. Shout out the fuck out of me. It's part of the cost of this shit, man. Knew we doing this for the money I'm making. The cancer, motherfucker. It's sanction what you can't get for the shitty. And I'm a system built the cage and handed us the key. They locked the door and said that we were free. I see the game for what it really is. This ain't our world. They just collecting the bids. Yo, let me break it down for the ones who still sleeping. The institution wasn't built for our keeping. It was built to process us and file us away. give us just enough to make it through the day, but not enough to question who was pulling the strings. Not enough to notice what the silence brings. I grew up in Compton where the system was the enemy. Police on the corner was the daily penalty for being young and black in the wrong zip code. Everything we built, they found a way to we-road. School to prison pipeline running like a freeway. Teacher told me I'd be lucky just to see May of the following year. That's what they thought of us. System got a box for us, and that's where they put us. But I refuse the box, refuse the narrative. I picked up the microphone and made it comparative to everything they said we were and everything we're not. Compton to the world and they can never make it stop. System built the cage and handed us the key. They locked the door and said that we were free. I see the game for what it really is. This ain't our world, they just collecting the bids. Politicians on the TV making promises. Economy don't reach us and the problem is they know exactly what they're doing with the budget lines. Every dollar meant for us ends up behind closed doors in the meeting we were never in. That's the cycle and it always starts again. Every 4 years, same speech, same faces. Different suits, same policies, same places. Where the money never reaches where it's needed. Every generation of us left defeated. I ain't angry, I'm just clear about the picture. Every system that oppresses got a scripture. Full of language that sounds just like freedom. But if freedom's real, then tell me why we need them. To approve the right to live inside our skin. I've been asking since '88 and asking again. Don't call it conspiracy, call it history. Every document they buried still exists for those who dig. Police report, the budget vote, the policy, the law they wrote. Connect the dots, it ain't that hard. They dealt the hand, we play the card. Hey, we play the cards. The system built the cage and handed us the key. Then locked the door and said that we were free. I see the game for what it really is. This ain't our world, they just collecting the bids. System built the cage and handed us the key. Then locked the door and said that we were free. I see the game for what it really is. This ain't our world, they just collecting the bids. Straight out of the system with nothing but the truth. You can mute the microphone, but you can't mute the proof.